Hello everyone, how is everybody doing? Today we're gonna be looking at a really special game I'm gonna go over actually. I don't usually do games like this because, I usually go in prepared, or at least I know what I'm talking about. But this is the first time launching this game. I haven't played this game before. I downloaded this game a week ago when it was first released. But the thing is, I was saving it to kind of do a video like this because, I've been doing other videos. But I love Plants vs. Zombies. Now, if you haven't downloaded or tried this game, you should definitely get this game. The first one was awesome. Now, the first one, people are saying, you have to pay for it, yada yada. That's what's stopping people from getting the game. But now you have no excuse. It's free. You can download it right in the App Store. What we're gonna do here today, or right now, is just kind of tap along and put our name in. Or maybe we're gonna check if the sound is on. I think that's pretty important. Or you're just gonna have a senseless. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think there's any music right now. So we'll have to see about that. Alright, so we got the name in right here, as you can see. Still haven't gotten the sound. So we're gonna try to get the sound here. Come on. Alright. Yeah, hopefully that does it. I'm just gonna press return and then we're gonna go. It says it wants to push. I'm gonna say no to that. And what we're gonna do is save. Alright, so there is sound. Alright, so it says it's downloading new content at the top. I'm not sure if I should wait for that, actually. So, this is called Plant vs. Zombies 2. It's About Time. I think It's About Time is like, it should have been released earlier. Well, I was gonna say, let's finish waiting for this, but it's going really slow. I just checked the speed test on my iPhone 4. It's about 40 megabytes or megabits per second, one of them. It should be pretty fast, but we're gonna just play. Alright, so it plays. This is by PopCap Games, and this is what they're presenting. Now, the first time when I saw this game, I was like, oh, what is this? It was... wow, that is so cool. First time I played this game, I was like, what is this? And then after, when I started actually playing it, I realized how cool it is. Would you like to play through the fundamentals of Plant vs. Zombies? So, we're just gonna go through the tutorial because, some of us may be new, but, a lot of the cool people already played the game and know how to play the game. So, but we're just gonna go through it for the fun of it because, this is what this video is about. Alright, so this is basically the standard tutorial on Plant vs. Zombie, the original one. So you're gonna have to select a plant on the top right or left side, my bad, yeah, left side. On the left side, and then place it into a patch on the grass. And what happens then is that it's kind of like a defense game. You're trying to protect your house from the zombies. Trying to get in. They're gonna try to walk from right to left, so towards your house, and you need to build these plants to kind of just destroy them or knock them down or something like that. So as you can see at the top, the zombie is moving in. There's a bar there saying it's moving in anyways, and you have to collect sun, and these sun is used to purchase the plants on the left side. Each plant has a certain kind of number, I'd say, and then the numbers, you have to have that certain amount of sun to buy the plant. So I have 100 sun now, I can buy another plant. And then once you buy it, it goes back to 0, and then you're just gonna continue to collect these suns that fall out of nowhere, or falls out of day, I guess. And then the zombie is gonna come. There's gonna be the sunflower plant, or sunflower, whatever you call it, I guess it is plant. There's going to be the sunflower plant, and then you can buy that, which will allow you to get sun faster. which is awesome. So this is the standard tutorial, and here's the sunflower. Basically, this tutorial is part of the original game. So you're not looking at anything that's new here. This is part of the original game. Alright, and here is the zombies again. They are going to fill up the garden as time goes on. As you can see, the top and bottom is kind of still empty. As you can see, the sunflower just popped out a sun out of its, I guess, out of its face. And then you're just going to continue to collect sun and build sunflowers, which will give you more suns. But just don't focus on building suns, because you're going to have to protect yourself sooner or later when the zombie starts coming, like then. So you're going to have to collect 100 of these suns and then build the attacker plant. Or what would you call this plant? I guess this is kind of like the shooter plant, the attacker plant, whatever you could like to call it. Alright, we gotta build more of these plants here just to be safe. Alright, that zombie is getting pretty close. And there's one more at the bottom. You can't move the plant after you planted them. Well, not that I know of anyways. Alright, so zombie's head just fell off, and then his body is gone. And this is the last wave, according to them. And we have a good set of defense right now. We have at least 2, 4, 6 attacker plants and 2, 4, 5 sunflowers. Now this is the potato. This is what I call the potato anyways. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's a walnut. Alright, it is a walnut. I thought it was a potato because, you know, the size of a walnut is not that big, right? I thought, well, yeah, so I thought it was a potato. Basically, what happens is when you put one of those walnuts down, the zombie will start chewing on it, and then it acts as a barrier, kind of wall kind of thing that slows it down while you're attacking with your attacking plant. Alright, we just learned how to clear our stuff with the shovel there. And now, ready, set, go, plant. Now what you want to do is plant the sunflower. Try to generate as many suns as you can from either sunflower or from saving it. And there is a cooldown time, which means you need to wait until it's actually cooled down. No, we're just building sunflowers, and then we're just building attacking plants wherever the zombies are coming out of. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to use that walnut there that will help us grow even stronger, or actually block off the enemy anyways. But most of these enemies are relatively weak. Okay, as you can see, one of them is holding one of those cone kind of things from what you want from those. I don't know what you would call it. I think it's just one of those cones. But what you want to do there is put a walnut there, so it kind of blocks them from walking too quickly towards you, and then it'll just continue to attack. See, it's eating that thing. It's taking a while. It acts as a barrier. It acts as a wall. And I guess I kind of have a lot of these suns saved up. I should definitely use it. As you can see, he's still eating the walnut at the top there. And the walnut does take slower to regenerate, or it takes slower to cool down. But it broke through. The walnut broke through, which is a really bad thing. Or I mean, it got swallowed by the enemy. Alright, as you can see at the bottom, I put 2 walnuts there. It has about 3 attackers now. And it's just protecting, or it's stalling the zombie from getting through. Now we're just getting a lot of sun. This is just the tutorial though. So nothing to get too excited about. And we have one of these things. I think it's a kind of a bomber. I don't really know the names to these plants because, you know, I just know how to use them. Okay, this is the potato mine. This is the potato. Now they're gonna finish off their last roll of the garden, or the lawn anyways. Alright, so we're starting again. This time we have the full lawn for use. Everything is ready. We have 2, 4, 5 rows. And we're just gonna build a lot of sunflowers here, and then try to get some attackers to block the zombies from getting near you too quickly. The potato only costs 25 sun, so I guess it's not that, it doesn't cost that much. We want to build a lot of sunflowers just so we can get more suns quickly. Of course, you gotta remember you need to protect yourself too. You can't spend all of your suns on, I don't know, just building sunflowers, because that'll make it faster for you to get suns. But we're gonna use one of the potatoes there because the attacker plant is kind of, I think it's kind of cooling down. So it did something there. I didn't really watch, but I think it kind of exploded. Alright, you have a lot of suns popping out of everywhere. We just have a full column of attacker plants. As you can see, one of the zombies with the cone is coming back. Those are very dangerous. What you want to do is just put a walnut. Put a walnut there, and then slow it down, and then just keep on. I messed up the last row. I put an attacker plant instead of a sunflower. Alright, so you want to be very careful with how you use your stuff. You don't want to kind of build too much of one thing and then get stuck with them. This one with the bucket is much stronger than the one with the orange cone thing. So you probably want to have some stuff blocking it so that it doesn't get towards your plants too quickly. Alright, a lot of suns are just popping out of the sunflower now. Very good stuff. We're gonna place some more attacker plants, maybe some bombs. Alright, so we got a coin. You can buy cool stuff. But now is the big stuff. This is the army that's coming in. The second one has no protection. The second row. You gotta kind of make sure everything is even. You have enough attacker for each row and everything else. But I think we're doing well. I think we'll make it through this without a problem, actually. Personally, I like defense games. That's why this game is so captivating. And wow, this is a hot chili sauce. Hey neighbor, can I borrow that hot sauce? Sure, why not? You know, you're kind of wondering, the world is overtaken by like zombies. Why is this guy here? I'm Crazy Dave. Yeah, she must be crazy. So this is ancient Egypt. This is officially the beginning of Plant vs. Zombie 2. Please wait 4,500 years for your taco to be ready, more or less. That doesn't smell right. Okay, yada yada. So this is a trip to ancient Egypt. So in ancient Egypt, there is zombies too. You know, if there was zombie, this is ancient Egypt day 1. If there was zombie in ancient Egypt, one of the things you gotta understand is that the human civilization would have been overthrown already, or it wouldn't exist. But we're just gonna play through day 1, and then, you know, that's pretty much it, because, you know, we went through the tutorial. It was pretty cool. I showed you guys that, or girls that. And if you haven't gotten this game, if you haven't played this game, it's free in the App Store. I'm not sure about Android. Actually, I checked out the Android section. It's not available yet. Apparently, this is only available for Apple. So if you don't have it, if you don't see it in the App Store for the Android, it's only available for Apple. And there's these things that are sucking the sun, or this guy's holding like one of those scepters that's like absorbing the sun. At least it's turning it red. Alright, we just put like a potato bomb there because I'm out of attacking plants. So he just swallowed that like it was nothing. Alright, I think the bottom is gonna be breached, unfortunately. Or maybe the top is going to be breached. One of them. We're gonna put a potato there because the guy with the helmet is pretty dangerous. I think he's just not someone I want to have him get too close to my plants. So you just saw he was kind of sucking my sun, is turning it red. I think that he has some sort of special powers. Uh-oh, uh-oh. He's sucking more of the sun there. As you can see, it's turning red. If I didn't tap it, it would have went towards him. So, alright, this is a huge wave of zombies. What I want to do is probably put some potatoes in different places. Or, I mean, walnut. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. And we have a map here, which is going to show us something. I'm not sure what though. Ancient lands with cosmic implications, yada yada. Alright, this is ancient Egypt, a map of ancient Egypt. And there's just something special, stars. Alright, the next level is unlocked. I'm gonna leave that for next time, but as you can see, this is the entire area of ancient Egypt. And alright, so this is the Pirate Sea, and then Wild West. So there is 3 different stages we can play, but this is episode 1, and it's basically the beginning, the prologue, the tutorial. Anyways, be sure to keep updated with Plant vs. Zombie 2 on the WBankCA HD channel on YouTube.